Welcome to Golden Bachelor. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. It seems like the Golden Bachelorette world just can't stop spreading love. And this time, it's one of the fan-favorite contestants stealing the spotlight with a surprise engagement that nobody saw coming. Yes, love is still alive and sparkling brighter than ever for the stars of the senior spin-off that melted everyone's hearts. Who says romance fades with age? The Golden Bachelorette continues to prove that love stories can bloom even after life's second, third, or fourth chapters. And this latest one might just be the sweetest yet. Before we dive into this brand new engagement news, let's take a moment to check in with our leading lady from the very first season, Joan Vassos. Remember her gentle charm, her poise, and the way she made every man in that mansion fall just a little bit in love with her. Joan's journey ended with a fairy tale moment when she chose Chuck Chappell as her forever partner. The two got engaged in the season finale back in 2024, leaving fans swooning and rooting for their happily ever after. Now here's where it gets interesting. Despite endless rumors, whispers, and speculations swirling around social media, Joan and Chuck are still together. Yep, still engaged, still in love, still proving that you don't need to live under the same roof to make a relationship work. They live miles apart, thousands in fact. But according to them, the distance has only strengthened their bond. In a world where even couples living next door struggle, Joan and Chuck are rewriting the rulebook on long-distance love. Fans who feared that their romance might fizzle out can rest easy. The Golden Bachelorette's golden couple is doing just fine, though they haven't walked down the aisle yet. They've made it clear that their relationship isn't a race, it's a journey. And as Joan has said before, love is about showing up for each other even when you can't physically be there. Now that's a line straight out of a romance novel. But while Joan and Chuck continue to take things slow, another man from Joan's season just shocked everyone with a romantic twist of his own, one that could easily belong in a Hollywood rom-com. Let's talk about Guy Gansert. Remember Guy? The charming ER doctor from Reno, Nevada, who had fans swooning from the very first episode? He was confident, funny, and kind, a perfect gentleman who managed to balance emotional depth with playful wit. Many fans were convinced that he'd either win Joan's heart or become the next Golden Bachelor himself. Well, Guy didn't walk away with Joan's final rose, but it looks like he walked right into something even better. True love. Fast forward to this week, and Guy just made an announcement that took Bachelor Nation by storm. He's engaged. 7 months after publicly confirming his relationship with Johanna, Guy decided it was time to take things to the next level. And trust me, this wasn't just any ordinary proposal. This was a picture-perfect, movie scene moment. The kind of engagement that makes you believe in destiny all over again. He posted a black-and-white video montage on social media, showcasing some of the most beautiful moments from his New York City trip with Johanna. You could almost hear the soft jazz playing in the background as the video moved from one romantic location to another. The couple was seen walking hand in hand through the city streets, laughing in Central Park, and finally standing atop one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, the Empire State Building. That's right, the proposal happened on the 86th floor of the Empire State Building, the exact spot that's been the setting for countless cinematic love stories. Johanna later confirmed it herself, replying to a fan's comment that the New York trip was planned, but the engagement was a complete surprise. She added the sweetest touch. Yes, the 86th floor of the Empire State Building. Can we all take a moment to picture that? The sparkling skyline, the city lights stretching into infinity, the cool November air, and there's Guy, the once lonely doctor who couldn't find love on reality TV, down on one knee, holding a ring that glittered as brightly as her smile. It's the kind of romantic scene you'd think only exists in movies, but this time it's very real. Fans were quick to fill the comments section with love and excitement. One wrote, "You two are just so beautiful together. Thank you for sharing your amazing path together." Another added, "Guy, you were my favorite on the Golden Bachelorette. I'm so happy you found love. That ring is stunning and
Honestly,
so well-deserved."
It's easy to see why fans are so thrilled. Guy has always been one of the most genuine men to come out of the franchise. Charming but humble, confident but never cocky. His energy just radiates warmth, and Joanna seems like the perfect match. She's equally vibrant, elegant, and down to earth. Together, they look like they've been plucked right off the cover of a timeless romance novel. After the proposal, the couple celebrated the milestone in true New York fashion. They toasted their engagement with champagne at the Roxy Hotel, soaking in the excitement and the joy of the moment. Later that night, they headed to Broadway to watch Moulin Rouge the musical. Talk about romance overload. The music, the lights, the drama. It was the perfect way to wrap up an unforgettable night. It's kind of poetic when you think about it. Moulin Rouge is a story about passion, persistence, and the idea that the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. And here were Guy and Joanna, living out their very own version of that sentiment. Real, heartfelt, and absolutely beautiful. Bachelor Nation fans have always been obsessed with love stories, but there's something extra special about seeing these older contestants find happiness. Maybe it's because their love comes with a certain wisdom, a deep appreciation for connection that goes beyond surface-level attraction. They've lived, they've lost, they've learned. And when they finally find that person who makes them feel young again, it just hits differently. Guy and Joanna's engagement is a reminder that life doesn't stop being magical just because you've crossed a certain age. If anything, love only becomes richer, deeper, and more meaningful when you've lived enough to understand what really matters. And fans are loving it. Social media has been buzzing with well wishes, heart emojis, and comments about how this couple gives people hope. Hope that true love can happen at any stage of life. Some even joked that the younger contestants from the main Bachelor franchise could learn a thing or two from these golden couples about what real commitment looks like. Meanwhile, it's also been fun to see how other familiar faces from the Golden Bachelorette have been doing since the show ended. Mark Anderson, another popular contender from Joan's season, is reportedly dating Barbara Alyn Woods. Yep, that's right. The world of reality TV love and Hollywood just collided in the most unexpected way. Apparently, the two have been spotted at charity events together, and their chemistry is undeniable. And then there's Gary Levingston, who went on to appear on Bachelor in Paradise. Although things didn't quite work out for him during filming, he eventually found love outside the show too. It's like Cupid decided to make up for lost time with all these former contestants, showering them with romance long after the cameras stopped rolling. Maybe that's the real secret of the Golden Bachelorette. It wasn't just a TV show. It was a door opener, a second chance, and a gentle reminder that it's never too late to take a chance on love again. As for Guy Gansard and Joanna Boston, fans are already wondering what's next. Will we see a wedding special? Maybe a golden spin-off focusing on the couples who made it beyond the show. One thing's for sure, everyone's rooting for them. The couple hasn't shared any specific wedding plans yet, but knowing Guy's flair for romance, it's safe to say that when the big day comes, it'll be something unforgettable. Maybe they'll exchange vows overlooking the skyline that witnessed their proposal, or maybe they'll go for something cozy and intimate, just the two of them, celebrating a love that found them when they least expected it. Whatever they choose, one thing is clear: their story has already captured hearts everywhere. The Golden franchise may have started as a reality TV experiment, giving mature singles a chance at televised romance, but it's quickly evolved into something more meaningful. It's become a celebration of love that defies expectations, a reminder that age doesn't limit passion, and a showcase of genuine human connection in a world that often forgets what that means. So here's to Guy and Joanna, proof that happy endings can happen off-screen, away from the roses and the cameras, in real life, where it truly counts. Their story is more than just another engagement announcement. It's an inspiration for anyone who's ever felt like love has passed them by. Because if these golden hearts can find forever after all they've been through, maybe there's hope for everyone else too. And let's not forget, somewhere out there, Joan Vassos and Chuck Chappell are still making their long-distance romance work, reminding us that every love story moves at its own pace. Some end with a grand proposal under glittering city lights, while others unfold quietly over time, built on trust, laughter, and late-night phone calls across time zones. Either way, the message is the same. Love never stops finding new ways to surprise us. Whether you're 25 or 75, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So to all the Golden fans out there, keep believing, keep hoping, and keep your hearts open, because the next great love story might just be waiting around the corner. And as for our newly engaged couple, congratulations once again to Guy Gansert and Joanna Boston. May your life together be filled with laughter, adventure, and endless New York-style romance. Because if this golden chapter is anything to go by, the best is yet to come. Thanks for watching Golden Bachelor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.